Welcome back to Beautyistic, where we dive into the heart of every beauty product with truth, precision, and a touch of elegance. Today, I'm reviewing something that sits at the crossroads of timeless femininity and modern minimalism. Jo Malone's Peony and Blush Suede Cologne Spray for Women in the 3.4-ounce bottle, originally unboxed. This fragrance, launched in 2013, comes from the iconic British house Jo Malone London, known for its refined, layered scents that are often meant to be worn solo or combined for a customized fragrance profile. It's designed as a cologne spray, so expect a lighter concentration, ideal for everyday elegance rather than bold, all-night sillage. Peony and Blush Suede is built around a fresh floral accord. The star note, as the name suggests, is peony, soft, romantic, and delicately sweet. But the real twist comes with the contrast of red apple at the top and that subtle suede base, which adds a warm, almost velvety sensuality that balances out the femininity. There's also a whisper of rose, jasmine, and carnation playing in the background, giving the blend a well-rounded floral heart. Now let's talk about real-world wear. I've been testing this over several weeks, both in hot, humid weather and cooler, crisp mornings. Right out of the bottle, it opens with a burst of juicy red apple that's surprisingly fresh and slightly tart. But within minutes, the peony starts to bloom on the skin. That's where the charm really lies. It doesn't overwhelm. Instead, it envelops you in something soft, like silk or chiffon brushing against your wrist. One thing I appreciated was how effortlessly it fits into a daily routine. I wore it to brunches, a few client meetings, and even on a lazy Sunday walk. It never felt out of place. The suede dry down adds a bit of polish, so it never reads as just another floral. But if you're expecting a powerhouse, this won't be it. The projection is moderate at best, and the longevity sits around 4 to 5 hours on me. A quick spritz later in the day might be necessary if you want it to linger into the evening. Let's pause for a second. If this review is helping you figure out whether this fragrance fits your vibe, please give it a like, subscribe to Beautyistic, and don't forget to tap that bell so you never miss a beauty breakdown. Your support keeps this channel thriving, with honest, detailed reviews just like this one. Now let's get into what worked and what didn't. On the plus side, it's beautifully blended. The balance of fruity and floral with a creamy suede base is sophisticated, never too sweet or too powdery. The bottle, while not included in this originally unboxed version, still reflects Jo Malone's signature clean, understated luxury. It's also incredibly versatile, great for work, daytime dates, or gifting. But the cons? The lasting power isn't impressive, especially considering the price point. For a cologne that sits at a luxury tier, I did expect a bit more longevity without needing to reapply midday. And while the scent is gorgeous, it's also fairly safe. If you're someone who likes daring, statement-making perfumes, this might feel too subdued. From a value perspective, it depends. The formulation uses high-quality oils, and Jo Malone's craftsmanship is consistent. But the price tag is on the steeper side, especially when buying full-size. If scent layering is your thing, or you're drawn to clean, elegant florals, then yes, it's worth the investment. But if you're just dipping your toes into fragrance, or need something longer lasting, you might want to explore options like Dior's Blooming Bouquet, or even Zara's Fleur de Patchouli for a more budget-friendly floral with presence. As for build quality, Jo Malone typically packages its fragrances in weighted glass bottles with a minimalist aesthetic and a luxe feel. Because this one is originally unboxed, you won't get the trademark cream box and ribbon. That doesn't affect the formula inside, but it does make a difference if presentation matters to you, especially for gifting. In terms of longevity overall, don't expect an all-day scent trail. This is a perfume that invites you in close. It's intimate, not aggressive. Perfect for people who want something feminine, soft, and sophisticated without being loud. I haven't needed to contact Jo Malone's customer service directly, but they do have a reputation for professionalism and elegance, with solid policies on returns and scent consultation services in-store and online. So, who is this fragrance really for? If you love romantic florals with a modern twist, something that's elegant but not stuffy, soft but with subtle allure, this is for you. It's not a head-turner in the boldest sense, but it leaves an impression that's refined, graceful, and quietly confident. If you've already tried Peony and Blush Suede, I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments. Did it charm you like it did me? Or did you wish it had more staying power? Thanks for watching Beautyistic, your go-to for smart, stylish, no-fluff beauty reviews. You'll find a link to this fragrance down in the description. And remember, stay beautiful inside and out. See you in the next one.